What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Friday night. It's live at the Chateau Motel, and I'm Jeremy Buck. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys are doing well out there this week. Got a lot of people watching, I see. You got Chrissy Ellison watching with the kids. Thank you guys for watching. Rob Steele in Vegas, rocking out. Connie Sue Burley. Mark, you guys in Idaho, thank you so much. Bridget Haggy, I believe you're in Wisconsin now, which is cool. And Cynthia LaRouche in Quebec City. Good to see you, Cynthia. Sherry Leland and Matt Goldstein, Katie Kidwell. Hopefully you're with Renee and Carissa Hahn. And I want to give a shout out to Eric Richardson, watching from Idaho. Man, you've been there every week. Thank you. And Mike and Sandy Bilby from New Zealand, rocking the house tonight with us. Thank you again for being here on this Friday night. And I want to give a special shout out to Carlita McClung, watching from Bedford. I don't think you've missed a show yet. Bedford's my hometown. And I want to just say thank you so much for the love and support. You guys are awesome. So here we are, the 12th episode of Live at the Chateau Motel. It's been a crazy whirlwind. This is 3 months. 3 months we've been doing these shows. And it seems like the world just keeps getting crazier and crazier every week. So I hope that you guys are safe and that you're staying healthy, and that we're doing what we can to kind of spread love and positivity into the world, because we could definitely use that right now. So that's why I'm here, to play some music for you guys tonight, and that we can all come together. Even though we can't be, in physical space, we can be here in spiritual and mental space and feel the love. So thanks again, guys, for watching. We're going to do like we always do. We're going to kick it off here tonight with a bonsai. Bonsai! 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 That's right. Oh, it's a good Cabernet. Very good Cabernet to start the Friday evening off with. So we're going to do some... this is another naked set. I really enjoyed it last week, and based on your feedback, you guys did too. So I appreciate that feedback. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from and if you're watching, because that's always great to check that out after the show, and we do appreciate it. So special show for you guys tonight. Got some cool things happening. We're going to start with a song that I think is kind of fitting for the moment that we actually, SpaceX launched a couple of astronauts to the space station. It's been a long time. So I want to congratulate a friend of mine, Michael Horachek. He was on that crew that made that launch happen, and all the SpaceX people out there. And it's very cool. So this is a song I wrote. It's on the Fool's Gold album. It's called Cab to the Moon. And it's been requested by Shelley Jones and LaPorte. So thank you, Shelley. And Casey Whitaker Sellers in Idaho. So thank you guys for asking for this song. I'm going to play it for you now. And this song is, I guess, the astronauts maybe had it right when they got the hell off Earth for a little bit, just to go find some space for a second, because it's crazy around here with all the stuff that's happening. And so let's just try to make the most of this. Let's be positive and just sending you guys love. Cab to the Moon.
Take me away on a cab to the moon. Come on real fast, 'cause I'm leaving real soon. And if you feel lonely, then you should come too. 'Cause all I can do is offer to you. Take me away on a cab to the moon. Come on real fast, 'cause I'm leaving real soon. And if you feel lonely, then you should come too. For all I can do is simply ask you, come on away on a daydream. And if you would, it would be fine. Some people say it's the same thing, but it's not an eye for an eye. It seems only someday things will be righted about wrong. Take me away on a cab to the stars. lonely, then you should have gone too. For all I can do is simply ask you, come on away on a daydream, and if you would, it would be fine. Some people say it's the same thing, but it's not an eye for an eye. I said it seems only someday things will be righted by wrong. I said it seems only someday that things will be righted by wrong.
Thank you very much. Cab to the moon, everybody. Maybe someday we'll get this whole thing figured out and we can all treat each other humanely and with compassion and respect and realize that regardless of the color of our skin, we are the same on the inside. So much love to you all out there because I know you guys are amazing people, and let's spread the love. Cheers. Bonsai! 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 All right. Wow. So it's been a while since I played that one. I think I played it, I roughly got through it on the first episode. And it's been 11 episodes, and I roughly got through it there again. But that's the name of the game. Try to play songs that I don't really know in front of a live audience. It just keeps raising the stakes, you know. So I'm going to play another song here for you. This song I just released in March when I first started doing these shows, and I got an opportunity to go to a legendary studio and play with some amazing players like Steve Ferroni, the drummer for Tom Petty and Eric Clapton, and Rhonda Smith, the bass player for Prince, and gosh, so many amazing people I can't even think right now. What's wrong? Our daughter's awake right now. If you hear some weird yelling, we have a monitor in here and she's freaking out. But anyway, she's gonna be all right. We just need to put a monitor in her room so she can watch the show. That's all she wants to do is see the show, I'm sure. So, but anyway, we had some great players: Toshi Nagi, Matt Rohde, and we did another song that I'm going to be releasing sometime soon. I kind of pushed that release date off because I worked on sort of a documentary for that next song, and so I'm trying to edit that up. But regardless, I'm going to move forward and play this song called "All for You." That's basically been greeting you. For that little 3 to 5 minute time window where you guys can all get settled in for these live shows. So this was requested by Debbie Doran and Karen Klink. So I'm going to play this song for you guys, and I've never actually played it on the piano before. I wrote it on the guitar. So we'll see how this goes. But it's called All For You, and give it a shot. Whoops, let's start it again. Got one note out of it. Drink, everybody. Drink. Bonsai. 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 You're going to have to go? Okay, we're going to We're going to take that time to, just throw it on the wide camera that moves. And my wife is going to exit and go see what's going on with our daughter, because this is live and also life, and that's what we got to do. So let's see if I can get through this now again, all for you. So.
Staring at the sunset, dreaming of a new life, one we didn't have yet, until I heard the sound of your heartbeat. Started on the right track, and never even looked back, together in a moment, forever just like that. Suddenly we found all that we need. Said I'd never let you down, no, I'll never let you down, no. I'll be there like the air that you're breathing in. Take a look around, and I hope that you have found that my promise is something I keep, so I'll take it all for you. And there's nothing world I won't do. Yes, I'll give it all to you. And there's nothing in this world I won't do for you. Nothing comes easy, but anytime you need me, like a switch turned on, I'll be there, believe me. Take a look around, I hope you believe that I'd never let you down, no, I'd never let you down, no. I'll be there like the air that you're breathing in. Take a look around, and I hope that you have found that my promise is something I keep, so I'll take it all for you. And there's nothing in this world I won't do. Yes, I'll give it all to you. And there's nothing in this world I won't do for you. If you could change your mind and travel back in time, wouldn't you wait for my love? Wait for my love. It's hard to know what's right if you think it's just a lie, but I'd wait for your love. I'd wait for your love. Yes, I'd wait for your love until you for you.
All right. There's the first time for everything. That's right. First time for everything. Hope you guys enjoyed that rendition of All For You. That's available. You guys can check that out on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. I'm going to be making some CDs at some point if anybody wants some of those, but it's on down the road. I'm going to do like another collection, volume 2, because I basically sold out of the first one, so I'm going to put that on, a couple other new songs. But how you guys feeling tonight? You doing all right out there? Hopefully this is going to pick your spirits up a little bit, because we're coming together on Friday night, and we've had 12 of these beautiful Friday nights, and try to make each one of them a matter. So again, bonsai, 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 bonsai. Very much. All right, now it is time for a request and dedication. That's right. Oh, yes, yes. Very, very special day today. Very special day. We're going to have a special request and dedication. A friend of mine, Jason Pierce, sent me a little... Sorry, I didn't print it out, so I'm going to read it here. He sent me a nice request and dedication to his lovely lady, yes, Kim. He says, "Dear Jeremy, I would like to dedicate the song All My Broken Pieces to Kim Madden Newman. She loves this song because she's awesome. And today is her birthday. Awesome. So happy birthday, Kim. I love you. Love, Jason Pierce." Jason and Kim. Yes, put your hands together, everybody. Thank you, Jason, for writing in. Happy birthday, Kim. You're amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are great. So we'll see if we can make this request happen for you right now. She wants to hear All My Broken Pieces. So we will do just that.
I don't know about love, but I know about you. Feel something right away, but I don't know if it's true. I never really thought I'd never have another moment with you. I never felt so bad until they told me the news. And now you're gone. Who's gonna take all my broken pieces and glue me back to life? My life's changing right now. Before you know it, the key don't crash down. Loud sounds, bodies on the ground. I got the feeling that my soul's not around. Well, everything was alright until
you. Happy birthday, Kim. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Wow. It's Friday night. We're rocking in the house tonight. Anything I should know, Cherie? Did we get our daughter to sleep?
No, she's still awake.
Not really?
And she says she wants to come and see you.
I bet she does. I bet she does. At some point, maybe we'll make that happen. But it would be a whole different show. Maybe that's what we do on Saturday afternoon so the kids can watch, you know. So again, thank you, Jason, for that request, and happy birthday, Kim. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your love and support. And if anybody else wants a request and dedication like that, just send me a message, private message on Facebook or an email, and let me know your story. If you got a special song you want to share with somebody, it would be awesome. So I would love to share that with you and share it with everybody else. Because like I said, I want to bring you guys more into this show. So it's about us and not just me, but it's about us coming together and making the best of it. So I'm going to do another song to kind of follow that up. Cherie, you had something to say?
Mary Nylander comes, is watching, and she had a 12-hour shift.
Oh, wow. Mary Nylander Combs. Mary Combs, loving man, the woman of loving man's life. Yes, Mary is like family to me. So she married Loving Man from Stone Carnival. And also her daughter, when Zia was kind of first born, she helped take care of Zia a few times. She was our babysitter for a little while, so it was very awesome. So super cool. So thank you guys for watching back in Indiana, man. It's awesome. And thank you for your service. She's a nurse, so she works super hard on the front lines. And I know that COVID is kind of pushed out of the way, but you know it's still out there, and a lot of people are getting it. And so just be careful. And again, all the people in the front lines. The grocery store workers that, supply the food, the truck drivers that get the food from one place to another, and then the nurses, of course, and doctors that are there every day, just doing your job. We appreciate you. So much love to you all for that. I'm going to play a song here that was requested by Bill Kay out of Carlsbad, and also Wilma Domingo. I'm not sure where Wilma's from, but she's requested this a couple times. It's called Spirit, Are You All Right? And I don't know what I was thinking. I should have put the picture up of the ghost that I took a picture of that inspired this song. But some of you guys heard that story before, so I won't go into it. But anyway, this song basically is about the people that have crossed over. They're not with us here in the physical world, but we can feel them, we can sense them, and they're in our heart all the time in the spiritual world. And it's kind of a sort of an open conversation for them. Are you okay? Are you guys doing okay out there on the other side? And it's kind of interesting. I've played this song a couple times and had some interesting things happen. I don't know if the lights are going to go out in this particular part of the show, but it has happened. I played at Casey's Lanes one time in LaPorte, Indiana, and we launched into this song. I told the story about the spirit that I took a picture of, and this song is for them. And right when we hit the chorus, we'd already played for like 2 hours. Right when we hit the chorus, all the power went out. And it was like, wow, it's kind of crazy. And then I played a private party one time, and I'd played for another hour probably before this, and I introduced this song and played it. And it was pretty fascinating because all the fire alarms in the house went off, and there was no candles, there was no smoke anywhere. We had to take the batteries out. We couldn't, both upstairs and downstairs. So I do believe that there's spirits all around us, and I hope most of them are good. There's probably some bad spirits with everything, but hopefully the good spirits will protect us. And so cheers to all those spirits who are no longer with us here in the physical realm, but they're definitely always here with us in spirit. So much love. Bonsai! 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 Bonsai!
took a picture, then a picture in the very same spot. Superstition, definition, believe what I got. I can see it, a spirit figure made of black and white dots. Superstition, by definition, is believing what it's got. What's the story in all its glory? Are you living, are you not? Superstition, by definition, is believing what is not.
So close. I think the spirits intercepted my brain signals there and got in the way and had me mess up on some of my lines there, but that's okay.
Carlita Smith McClung, her lights went out. She's like, no joking.
Really?
I have no power right now.
Carlita's lights went out?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I hope you're safe. Hope you got a candle. I mean, that's cool. That's a good.
The moonlight.
The moonlight and the beautiful spirits is there to protect you. So, wow, that's trippy. That's trippy. Thank you for sharing that, Carlita. Wow, that is. Yeah, I haven't played that song in a while. Not that you guys noticed, but hadn't played it in a while. But anything can happen. It's live. That's why we do this, right? So, with that said, I think we should share something that is really cool. It's another photograph, little story I would like to share with you right now. I got a photo a couple days ago from some friends of mine that, last week I did the Rocking the Buckhawk thing, and we had Jackson and we had Dan Doron sharing their mohawks. It's really cool. And then I got a cool a photograph and a message from some friends of mine, the Evans family that lives in St. George, Utah. Yes, and they had a vinyl machine, and they made this logo called Rock the Hawk with kind of my picture on it, and they put it on their van. So I want to give a cool shout. How cool is that? So give a shout out to Drew Evans there, Ellie, Emmy, Carrie Jo Evans from St. George, Utah. You guys are awesome. You guys watch every Friday. I truly appreciate it. And thanks for rocking the Hawk and spreading the love. So you guys are amazing. I really appreciate you sharing that with me. So Again, thank you guys. It's so cool. I will we'll do a little bonsai to that, won't we? Raise your glasses, everybody. Bonsai. 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 All right. Well, I guess we'll just keep the show rolling here. So this next song I'm going to play, it was my first major placement in a show called Life Sentence on the CW channel, and I was pretty obviously very proud of it. It's very cool, and it's on my Naked album, so it's just piano and vocals. You guys can get this. You guys can check it out on Spotify or anywhere that they're streaming music. But it's called Meet Me in the Middle, and we had some people request it. We had Susan Newell from Arizona watching. Thank you. And then we had L.A. Trixie, who used to be in Hermosa Beach. She used to work at the Lighthouse, where we played every Friday from 4 to 8. She's a sweetheart girl, and she's just stayed in touch, which is cool about Facebook. We can keep in touch. And she used to be on the police force. She was on the hostage negotiation side of the police force, and she had to always do some give and take. She's out of that now, but spent a great deal of time there. And she wrote to me and said that this song, actually in the last show, said that she would like to hear Meet Me in the Middle because she really respects that song from the give and take standpoint of what she had to deal with. So it really is, in the world we're living in right now, I mean, it seems like everybody wants to just go hard right, hard left. It's this way or the highway. And life is not that way. I mean, we want to make rules and make it that way, but in my 46 years, I've always known it to be slipping and sliding. It's an organic thing, and on this day this might make sense, and tomorrow something else makes sense. There's a lot of different factors in the world that we have to make our decisions on, and it's not all black and it's not all white. We live in this gray area, and that means compromise. It means collaboration. I'd rather say collaborate than compromise. Compromise kind of means somebody's losing. I think we can collaborate together as a society and as people, so we all win, we all share, we all love, and so that's what this song's kind of about, and it's calling that out. So thank you guys, thank you Susan, thank you L.A. Trixie for requesting it. It's called Meet Me in the Middle.
That's okay, 'cause I don't talk like that. Well, I'm waiting for my time to come, and I know I'm not the only one. I'll never hold back, I'll never hold back. I'm gonna show you how to love like that. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes, 'cause I know it would be good for you. If you don't know, then I'll show you. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes. I said to meet me in the middle sometimes, 'cause I know it'll be good for you. If you don't know, then I'll show you. Let me show you how. I wanna show you how to meet me in the middle sometime. Let me show you how. You're only thinking of yourself again while you're waiting for your day to end. You never look back, you never look back. Well, you'll never find love like that. Now you're waiting for your time to come. Well, you know you're not the only one. You gotta give back instead of take back, or you're never gonna win like that. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes, 'cause I know it'll be good for you. If you don't know, then I'll show you. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes. I said, no, meet me in the middle sometimes, 'cause I know it'll be good for you. If you don't know, then I'll show you. Let me show you how. I wanna show you how to meet me in the middle sometime. let me show you how. To meet me in the middle sometimes. Well, it's time for the war to end, so together we can start again. And never go back, and never go back, 'cause nobody ever wins like that. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes, 'cause I know it'll be good for you. If you don't know, then I'll show you. Well, meet me in the middle sometimes. I said, meet me in the middle sometimes, 'cause I know it'll be good for you. If you don't know, then I'll show you. Let me show you how. I wanna show you how to meet me in the middle sometime. Will you show me how to meet me in the middle sometime?
Thank you very much. All right, wow. I will drink to that one. Thank you for that request, and I'm happy to play it for you. Cheers, everybody. Raise your glasses. It's Friday night. Bonsai. 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 Yes, my wife's a little trigger happy there. I like it. I like it. I think, uh-oh. I just lost my in-ear monitors. 1 second here. Got them. Game on. Game off. Guess what time it is right now? It's that time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Ask Me Something. Woo! That's right, everybody. Get to the typing, get to the texting, whatever you got to do. Ask me a few questions here while you can, and while it's still daylight out. It's actually not daylight out, but it just sounds good. Actually, it is daylight probably in New Zealand, and it's daylight perhaps even in Scotland. We have people watching from all over the world right now, and we truly appreciate that. That's what's so cool about these live shows online, is that we can be all over the world, but yet come together in one central point for music. So let me see. What kind of questions we got here? We got any questions coming up?
So we have Elizabeth Voris.
Elizabeth Voris from Bedford. Yes.
Bedford, and she wants to know, what's your favorite memory of your grandmother, Peggy Buck?
My favorite memory of my grandmother Buck. Wow. There's a lot of great memories of my grandmother named Peggy Buck. And I think she's even watching right now, because that's how awesome she is. She's going to be 90 here in August, which is super, super cool. And my favorite memory of her, there's a lot of great memories of her. Has to be, has to be with helping me, sell a cow and buy a drum set when I was very young. That was very, very cool. They had cattle, and I think I told that story before, and she helped me sell my first drum set. I didn't sell a drum set, excuse me. Helped me, they owned cattle, and I showed her at the 4-H fair, did a little deal with my grandfather, and then she got me paid so I could buy a drum set. And she supported me through this whole time, for all 46 years of my life. She's been there, and her and my grandfather would never miss any sporting event that I ever played at, as long as it was, even if they had to drive for hours. They were at every one of them, every basketball game, every baseball game, every football game. They were right there. So I guess my memories is that she's always been there for me, and she's always supported me, and it's the kind of love that you can't put a price on. So love you, Grandma, and thanks for that question, Elizabeth. Thank you.
There is Sherry Leland.
Sherry Leland, what's up?
She would like to know, how old were you when you first learned how to play the piano?
When I first learned how to play the piano, I don't even really know how to play it now. So I'm 46, so I don't even know if that constitutes as anything. I think somewhere around college, I started kind of dabbling into the tickling the ivories. I always played drums, so I was percussion and everything. And then when I got into college, I went to University of North Carolina, and I had this little cheesy Casio keyboard that I took with me for some reason, and So when I was bored, I would just sit and play some music. And I remember there was these two twins, and I wish I could remember their names. It sucks. That's been a long time ago. But we went to the laundromat and in the dorm room. I lived in Morrison, in University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. There was Morrison dorm, and in the laundry room, one of the guys had a drum set, and the other guy had a bass, and I brought my little keyboard down, and I remember we jammed Pink Floyd "Comfortably Numb," like for everybody walking in to do their laundry. We didn't have a band. We just went out and did it. It was kind of the first time for that. So that's when I first started. Then I just try to get better every day. Obviously, I've got a long way to go, but I do love this instrument. It's a beautiful instrument.
Awesome. Connie Sue Burley wants to know, how old is the piano you are playing on?
How old is it? Is there a...
But there's a cool story about this piano, though.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a serial number on here somewhere that has the age of it.
I'll come and look for it.
But this piano actually belongs to Chris Hanna, and this was Chris Hanna's mother's, and she had the piano, and then unfortunately she passed away several years ago, and so Chris had the piano in his house, and when Chris joined up with me and we had this garage, we had a space for it, it was just sitting there, he's like, you guys want to store the piano for a while, you know? And I was like, sure, that would be great. I'd love to have a real piano. So he shipped it over here, and we got it tuned up and dialed in. I have to say that my stepdad, Chuck Butts, actually tunes this. So if it's out of tune, it's not my fault. It's Chuck Butts' fault. I'm just joking. But this is a great piano. I mean, we tuned it maybe a year ago, and it still stays in tune, which is pretty awesome considering it's kind of in an outdoor environment or garage environment. But yeah, this is Chris Hanna's and Chris Hanna's mother's, and I cherish it very much. I've written many, many songs on this piano. It's just beautiful to play something real. So I want to give a shout out to Chris and his mother for this gift, and obviously whenever he wants it, it is his. I'm keeping it nice and cozy for him.
Okay. We have many good questions.
Good questions? A couple more.
You can do Rikako again. She wants to know what you like to cook or burn.
Well, my favorite, I'm kind of known for fire burgers. Yes, I'm not a cook, but I do like to grill. And sometimes I tend to catch things on fire in the grill. Just ask my nieces and nephews. Yeah, I would say I grill. I'm a griller. I'm not a grill master, but I'm pretty good with hot dogs and hamburgers. That's about where I go. But anyway.
Okay, so we can do one more.
Okay, I think we got a really special question.
Okay.
Or did you have one?
Brian 5 just asked, what inspired his favorite track? Who knows what?
Who asked?
Brian 5.
Brian 5. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing? What inspired Who Knows What? Who Knows What? To be honest, I wrote that song for a movie that I ended up being in, but at the time, actually I was in, and I did it for a soundtrack. It was a movie called Back Home Again that was in Indiana, and it ended up being called 69 The Highway, but that's not the point. The point was I kind of was writing music, and I wanted to write a song that I thought John Mellencamp would sing. And so that song just kind of came to me, and I was thinking about his vibe, the rootsy acoustic kind of vibe of that, and then also just the words just kind of flowed in, contemplating life, what's ultimately, what's going to happen to us all? I don't know. You don't know. So what are we going to do about it? Well, we have to live our life, right? And so it's kind of that quest, that journey, that we have an option to choose how we deal with it, because at some point our chips are going to be cashed in, So that's what Who Knows What's about. And for the movie, we actually got John Mellencamp's cousin, Bobby Clark, to sing it. And I'll have to share that version with you somewhere. He did a great job, and he sounds kind of like John a little bit. So they used it in the movie. They were driving in the car to kind of turn the radio on. And Williamson Howe's probably watching right now. He's the one that directed the movie, and part of this is the reason I got to California. So it's a big story, that song. Who knew that I was going to be living in California, putting on live concerts for people back in Indiana during a pandemic? Who knows what's going to happen? But that song's just every day kind of inspires me. So thanks for asking. And we'll do one more very special question, actually. This is, I got a letter, another email, which is pretty cool. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up. It's, yeah, okay. Go ahead and pull it up. I got this email. Check it out. It's from Nicholas and Anthony Serafino from Colorado Springs, Colorado. They said, they said, "Dear Jeremy, a few weeks ago you said that you didn't know anything about this. Are all the stories our dad told us not true?" So you can see there's a drum head there that's been broken, been stabbed, and they were having some fun with it. And someone asked me a question about stabbing a drum, and I nonchalantly said, "Oh, I don't know anything about that." So they were watching, and they called me out on it. And their dad is definitely not a liar. We love Tony Serafino. Tony and Nick Latano, they used to bartend back at the Sharks Cove in Manhattan Beach, and we used to play there a lot, and we used to have a great time. They always took great care of us. And now Tony's wife Heather, they have two amazing kids, Nicholas and Anthony, and they watch the shows, and they've grown so much, you might recognize them from the More Love video at the very end. They're the ones jumping around. I think one of them has a Batman costume on or something, but it's amazing how much they grow up in a few years. So thank you guys so very much for asking about that, and I put together a little something for you guys I hope you enjoy, just to tell you that your father is not a liar. In fact, I've stabbed many, many drums in my lifetime. So I put together something called the archives, from the archives. So this is a cool little shot of me and the Bang playing at Holt Arena in 2007, stabbing a drum in front of several thousand people. So I hope you enjoy it. Yes. I hope you enjoyed that. From the archives, from the vault right there. That was a very special show. We opened up for Blues Traveler, and that was our third show in 3 days. We played, actually maybe almost 2 days. We played Luxie's, Dave Lux in Lafayette, played Luxie's on Wednesday night, and then we got no sleep. Darren Weiler drove us to the airport in Chicago, and then we flew to Salt Lake, got picked up in Salt Lake, drove 3 hours to Pocatello, pulled in right enough time to get on stage to sound check to play that show for Blues Traveler, one of our biggest shows we had played at that point in time. And then we played that show, couldn't sleep after that show, obviously. Had to get up the next morning, and after 2 hours sleep, drive back down to Salt Lake, and then get on a plane and fly to Chicago, where Darren picked us up in our van and trailer. We were on the Fool's Gold tour, and then we drove an hour and a half to Rockford, Illinois, and played at Kryptonite. So we played Indiana, Idaho, and Illinois in probably like 48 hours. So it was back when we were in great shape and ready to do that. So it was a lot of fun. And hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, Nicholas, and thank you, Anthony, for your questions. If you guys ever have any questions or whatever, just send them to me. We'll try to make it fun. So I'm going to play a cover song now. I try to do one every week if I can think of one, and I thought I would do one I've never done before. This song came out in 1997, and I remember this band just has broken all the rules and just have a way to create unique music, and I really respect them a lot. And this song, I just felt like was kind of calling my name for this time we're living in right now. And it's about karma, and that really is probably the true governing rule of the universe is karma. You know, do unto others what you want them to do unto you, and it's been said many different ways, but you know, spread some good love, some good comes back to you. So the more you love, the more you receive. So I'd like to push that out into the world right now and attempt to do this song for the very first time because I love you guys. So here we go, back to some music. Bonsai! 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 Here goes nothing.
He buzzes like a fridge, he's like a detuned radio. Karma police, arrest this girl, her Hitler hairdo is making me feel ill, and now we've crashed her party. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. I've given all I can, it's not enough. I've given all I can, but we're still on the payroll. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. For a minute there, I lost myself. Myself. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself.
Somehow I did it. All right, thank you. Cheers to that. Radiohead. My goodness, Tom York. You are a genius, brother. Let's do a song together. If you're watching this, if anybody knows him, tell him I think he's awesome. So, bonsai, everybody. Bonsai. 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 All right, do me a favor. Let me know what songs you guys want to hear. Let me know in the comments right now. If you got any cool comments, any cool songs you want. Let me know what songs you want to hear and why you want to hear it. Something special. If you guys want to do a request and dedication, let me know. And would love to share that with you. I'm going to do something that I've never actually done in a live show yet. Is let's fill up some more wine. Can't be having a Friday night live show at the Chateau Motel without any. So I'm drinking Provenance. I'm drinking Provenance. It's from Napa Valley, and it's a Merlot. Normally I do a Cab, but this Merlot's feeling real nice. My wife grabbed this bottle because kids were crying and the show was about to start, and she just grabbed the closest thing she got, and it's Provenance. Provenance. Anyway, trying to work on my commercial bid for this whole thing. I know you can't advertise on Facebook, but maybe Provenance will support me here. Okay, we're going to do one final song for you guys. Again, I want to say thank you so much for all the love and being here with me on these Friday nights. It means a lot. Can't believe it's episode 12. And so much has happened since we started these whole things. And, take care of yourself out there. Let's do a little bonsai here because I got a full glass. Bonsai. 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 That's right. So, with everything that has transpired over the past, week and a half, I hope everyone's been thinking about this. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm sick to my stomach. I have no words to say other than it's just I don't know, man. The world we're living right now is in a desperate place right now, and we need unity. We need love. We need to stand up for what is right, and make our voices heard, and be respectful, and stand for what we believe in. And so I thought, what can I do for this episode, this show, to hopefully bring people together more. And so I decided to do something that I've never done yet in this format, to do this song acoustically. But I called up my good friend Moe Z, and as you know, Mo was a guest a couple weeks ago, and he's like my musical brother, man. He has been there for me in so many ways. He's shared his skills, his talents. Like I said, he was the guy that gave me a chance a long time ago to believe in myself, and he never put me down, and he was always just a positive source, and still is a positive source in my life, and his life has been completely different than what I've grown up with, but we never let that dictate who we were and what our relationship was because of it. We united, internally, spiritually, because we're on a journey to make a difference. We're on a journey to create love and meaningful music together and bring people together. So ultimately, that's what I want to do right now, is to take this moment and do a special song with Moe Z that we wrote together, called More Love. And we're going to do it for the first time in an acoustic fashion. So again, thank you guys for watching this week, and I hope you enjoy this song, and hopefully this song resonates with you as it has resonated with me. And we just need to share more love. So we're going to make it happen. We got Moe Z on standby. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, Mr. Moe Z. How's it going, Mo? What's up, buddy? You ready to do this? Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
The only thing we need is more love, more love, more get that into me. Don't need no enemies, why you wanna disrespect me? Direct or indirectly, why can't you just accept me? Isn't that what you're expecting?
I'm just a man, want exactly what you do. I built from my hands, my future staying true to. Got us all focused on things to misdirect us, and the answer to the question is
The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. Namaste is a word that truly demonstrates we're all connected through our souls like an interstate. And every mile we're a minute closer to the fate of our actions, whether they're filled with love or filled with hate.
do you understand? We're living in a different time. If you wanna advance, we've gotta have a different mind.
We can make a difference only if we work together just to try to make it better. Cause the only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need
I
is
say
more love.
L-O-V-E, M-O to the E-V. I be loving people from the needy to the greedy. When the sun goes up to when the sun goes down. White, black, yellow, brown, yeah, we all get down. Don't matter to me what color I see. You could be who you be and I'm still gon' eat. You could be another creature, we still gon' meet. You could be just like me and still can't cheat. But I'm all about peace for myself and my brothers, showing respect to myself and the others. It's like a gift back when you flip that, start to lift that spirit and you start to discover we want the same thing. Have a little money just to maintain, but when it gets rough and we get stuck, man.
The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love.
That's all we need, love.
The only thing we need is more love.
You gotta give it from your heart.
The only thing we need is more love. The only thing we need is more love.
That's all we need is love, love, love.
The only thing we need is more love. The only thing we need is more love. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Moe Z, put your hands together. Thank you for the love. Wow, you guys have been incredible tonight. I wish you all very, very safe week. Thank you guys for being here on Friday nights. I'll be here next Friday, live at the Chateau Motel, 8:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I hope you had a great show. Let me know in the comments. Again, thank you for all the love. Be safe, be healthy out there, and don't be afraid to give some people some hugs. Just give some love. So much love, everybody. Peace. I'm out. Thank you.
Dark or the light, on the left or the right, in the black or the white. I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you, you. Every day and every night. I want you, I want you, you. Every day and every night. I want you, I want you, you. Every day and every night. I want you, I want you, you. Every day and every night.
Thank you guys very much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, please click on the subscribe button below. Also, every Friday night at 8:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I'm going live from the Chateau Motel directly on my Facebook page. So you can go to facebook.com, Jeremy Buck Music, or you can check out the link in the description and join me next Friday and every Friday so you can comment, you can request songs, and we can hang out and have a good time. Otherwise, you can check back here within 24 hours after the broadcast, and I'll be uploading the archive footage here. So Again, thank you guys very much for all the love and support. Hope you're enjoying the music and staying safe out there. Peace.